backseat to folks who not like that. Hashtag true story. Hashtag free Aiyuk.
Yeah, free
Aiyuk.
Aiyuk.
Adam
Free
Schefter
Aiyuk. Free Aiyuk.
also chimed
Chef,
in
man.
talking about what teams are saying about Brandon Aiyuk.
We do know one wide receiver who will not be in San Francisco, and that's Brandon Aiyuk. However, he still remains on the reserve left squad
Let him
list.
go.
And it is up to Brandon Aiyuk to force his way off that list. While he remains on there, he doesn't count against the 49ers roster. He doesn't count against their salary cap. He's essentially giving them a hall pass. But once he applies for reinstatement to the NFL, then you would figure he would be reinstated, the 49ers would release him, and he would become a free agent. But there are a couple of teams that have wondered out loud in recent weeks whether or not they think he wants to play. And that...
Questions about whether he wants to play. Do you guys believe, though, that this is the end of Brandon Aiyuk's career?
Although we go to the end of the road,
I'm not part of this group.
still I can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to me. I belong to you.
One of y'all don't know the words. One of y'all don't know the words over there.
It's the end of the road for Brandon Aiyuk. At some point, humility has to slap you.
Welcome back to the Protest Sports NFL Network. It's your boy Tone. Get ATAC. We back into a video. All glory to God. Fuck God. Whenever I turn the whole guys open doors and pay with people in the Lord's name. Prevent today's video. Here about the NFL. In this case, Brandon Aiyuk. Shout out to Speakeasy for that clip. I hope I don't get, copyrighted. I don't want to get spanked. But the singing was too funny. I had to put it in there. It was just too funny. Yeah, it was just too funny. Well, I hope they don't give me a copyright claim. So this is my reaction to what Speakeasy was saying about Brandon Aiyuk and also what Adam Schefter said about Brandon Aiyuk. And why I do think it's the end of the road for Aiyuk in the league, man. At least temporarily, at least for the foreseeable future. Like not permanently, but like at least for a while. We got 4 reasons in today's video, and we're gonna get right into it. Please subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. Hit the subscribe button, like button, share button. Also subscribe to the PSN Commanders Network, the A Lot of Fashion channel, and the Life of Tone channel. Those channels will be in the featured channel section of this channel and also in the description down below. Let's get right into it. So reason number 1, I think Brandon Aiyuk is cooked. He is too focused on social media and not focused on being reinstated by NFL and taking care of his business. First of all, you have a warrant in Santa Clara County for your arrest for a misdemeanor speeding charge, but still, you need to go handle that because you cannot have a active warrant for your arrest and want to be reinstated into the NFL. So you need to go back to California and go handle that, right? We'll have your attorney, someone handle that for you. But it seems like he doesn't want to handle that. He did the paperwork to fire his agent, but doesn't want to go to California or have someone go there as a representative to go handle that situation for him. So he feels like he's not making the effort to do that. Number 2, with Brandon Aiyuk, where I think he is cooked, at least for now, he has not played in over 700 days, or almost 700 days. How is that knee? I mean, I'm think he's healthy, but does he trust the knee? Does he trust like everything that what happened with the surgery? Does he have the same explosiveness? We heard he ran up to 22 miles an hour from George Kittle. Doesn't mean does he still have that same explosiveness he had 8 months ago when he was running routes and stuff like that. How is he mentally? A lot of people say he has CTE and all that nonsense. I'm not going that far. Is he mentally prepared to play football? Is he mentally prepared for the daily grind, the sacrifice, all that? And is he ready to maybe take a backseat to other players because you're just coming back from an injury and you'll be going to a new situation where there's a number 1 wide receiver there. You may be number 2 wide receiver there as well. You might be wide receiver 3 on the team. Are you ready to take a lesser role as well? These are all question marks that I just don't know we have an answer to. Number 3, my third reason about this is because I just truly believe he doesn't know what he needs to do in order to get back in the league. I don't think he understands what he has to do to get back in the National Football League and to play football again. And number 4, I feel like he's burning bridges. That's the biggest reason. The shots he took at Christian McCaffrey on social media, the shots at Kyle Shanahan, all the videos they made against the Niners, the fake beef or real beef with Jaden Daniels. Like, who wants to want to play on a team like that, bro? That all you do is burn bridges. No one wants to play with a guy like that. No one wants to have that guy on their team as a teammate. That's tough. Like, I can't lie. Like, bro, you went at Jaden, like, for what? Like, because he didn't, quote, unquote, defend you in a situation? Like, BA, are we that immature, gang? To understand there's times and places for everything? Or are we that immature? You know what I mean? And then the shots took at the Niners. I don't really have the problem with the shots taken at the Niners personally, because I am a Commanders fan, so I don't have no problem with that personally. I do think it's disrespectful for calling out Christian McCaffrey, though. Christian McCaffrey, one of the best running backs in football. He does not need you to be one of the best running backs in football, Brandon Aiyuk. He don't need you, gang. He don't need you, gang. He don't need you, bro. He's one of the best in the league before you, and after you're long gone out this league, bro. If he's still playing, he'll still be a top 5 to 10 running back in football, with or without you, my boy. And he's proven that. You haven't played football in over 650 days, and he's still shown that through the time you've been gone. So all that sneak dissing Christian McCaffrey is goofy. Kyle Shanahan is still an offensive genius with or without you, so you sneak dissing him is a waste of time. I get why you're dissing the Niners, though. You don't want to play for them no more, so I do get where you're coming from with that. I can't get too mad at that. But the dissing of Jaden Daniels and bring up his mama, come on, bro. We can't bring up people's moms. That's goofy, bro. So all that being said, I just don't think Brandon Aiyuk has a place in the National Football League today. Maybe in the middle of the season, someone may take a chance on him. Even the Commanders might take a chance on him. I know it's his number one destination. He's currently in Virginia, in the DMV area, because he wants to play in Washington. Maybe him and Jaden Daniels can make up and all that. And Adam Peters might say, I took this guy. We helped draft this guy in 2020. We might want him mid-season. And we might take the gamble then. But as of right now, today, it seemed like the end of the road for Brandon Aiyuk in the National Football League until proven otherwise. He has to mend bridges. He has to mend fences. He has to do what he has to do to get reinstated. He has a lot of work to do to get back in the National Football League, and it seemed like he doesn't want to do the work. Like, he just want to be on social media. He wants to talk all this trash and troll and all this other nonsense. Like, bro, it's a time and place for all that, bro. And it's like you're not taking it seriously enough, dog. So until we see it, I'm not believing it. But like, comment, subscribe to the channel when the road to 100 subscribers. Hit the subscribe button, like button, share button, have a good one. Comment your thoughts on today's video. Peace.